One shot, let's begin. A rather large couple by Kasan. Translated and uploaded by Ranamata TL or Ranamata. Alright, we read, we react, we romance everybody. Let's begin. Dekana Futari. Alright. Let's see. You there! You're blocking the view! That one nonchalant comment really hurt me. From that day, I started to hate them, my height, and ultimately myself. Imazumi Akira, 187 centimeters. So you see, must be nice to be similar to each other.
Ugh! Good morning, Imazumi-kun. I need to get this girl to the infirmary.
That's amazing, Imori. You're more useful than Imazumi with that height.
That's fine. With that height, he could see more kinds of scenery than you. Okay, then.
Her name is Yamori Minoru. If I'm not wrong, she's 177 centimeters. She's like me. She's quite tall. But unlike me, she's amazing. Ha ha ha! She probably could carry us like that too. At times like this, I wish I had the courage to say something to them. I need to calm down. For now. Denji Higumi is really amazing. I can feel my mood is getting better. I want to go to their outdoor fest. What an eyesore. I can't see anything. I should just give up.
I guess my good behavior is paying off. I never thought Imazumi-kun is into the same thing. Oh.
Oh, so Yamori-san likes Denji Higumi?
Yup, their songs really lift up your spirits, right?
Yes. This is unexpected. I never thought Yamori-san would have the same interests as me. Did you know?
Did you know they are holding a concert this month?
Yes. I saw the announcement.
Do you want to go together? Opportunities like this don't come around often. I really, really want to see them. And there's no one else I know that's the Denji Higumi except you. Please?
But
I don't have the courage to go there by myself. But if it's with Imazumi-kun, I'm sure it will be exciting. That's why, let's go there together. Furthermore, they're also selling limited merchandise. There's literally no reason to not go. Right?
I really came. The meeting time is correct, right? This makes me anxious.
Yeah, I'm near the tall guy. The guy wearing the hat is really tall.
Let's see. Just find the tall guy with the hat. I'm near him. Oh, this is winter. There's so many people around me. How?
Imizumi-kun, good morning. Looks like those people made you a spot to meet, huh?
Yomori-san really looks like an adult.
Look, I have the complete set of Tenji Higumi badges. Cute, right?
Whoa, she really is a die-hard fan.
Anyway, let's enjoy our first concert.
Yes. Let's see. Oh, whoa, did she step with a gat? Oh, okay, okay. This map is so big.
This wristband is so cute. Wow, look at how many people there are. Hey, what are you doing? Let's go. La 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 la.
Yeah, whatever song. Yeah, amazing. It gets my heart pounding.
The merch. If we're not in a hurry, it's gonna sell out.
Yes.
The line is too long.
What are you gonna buy, Yamori-san?
All of them.
She's serious.
What about you?
I guess the red towel and a pin badge.
That's nice, but the badge will be random. It'd be amazing if you get what you want.
Next person, please.
Yes, give me each of everything.
One red. Hey, how many red towels are left? Oh, there's only one remaining. I'll get one light stick and one pin badge, please.
This heat is no joke.
I have something for that.
Huh? Thank you.
I brought this in case of heat stroke.
Imazumi-kun is really a good person, huh?
Huh? I don't think that's true.
You did give up on buying the towel.
That was... Someone else wanted it more than me. And I happen to know it, so I gave it up. It's just my guilt speaking. I just said something really cringe.
That's why I said you're a kind person. But I think you should be kind to yourself more.
To myself?
I'm really kind to myself. That's why I gained weight lately.
Honestly, I'm really jealous of you.
You want to get fat? Being jealous of that is a bit...
That's not it. I thought the way you stood tall and confident looked really cool. I want to become someone like that.
I wasn't really trying to act all confident or anything. I gave up.
Huh?
Since I was taller than most boys, I'm always the one doing the princess carry anyways. Let's go. It's about to start.
Yeah. I'm sorry for being so sweaty right now.
Inazumi-kun? That's really far, isn't it? Well, can't be helped since we got the cheapest tickets.
I didn't notice. You're right.
It's so hot.
Back there, I accidentally spoke my true feelings. Even though I usually try not to talk much to people, I want to become someone like that.
Huh?
Was it because we're in the same boat? I'm sorry.
My bad. Imizumi-kun. There they are! Denji Hagumi! Ah, the people in front of us are so tall. We can't see anything.
I'm sorry.
But if it's with Izumi-kun, I'm sure it'll be exciting. That's why let's go there together. I wasn't really trying to act all confident or anything. I gave up. That's why I said you're a kind person. But I think you should be more kind to yourself.
Denji Hagumi, I'm rooting for you! Yamori-san! Let's cheer for them together!
Yes!
La 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 la.
That was so fun! It was so overwhelming that it made me cry.
But we just blocked the view of the people behind us.
It's fine. I'm sure they moved to the side and enjoyed the concert too.
Oh?
You see, I couldn't have done it on my own. I was able to do it because you were there, Inazumi-kun.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
No, that was...
Ah,
I also want to. Huh? Are you alright?
I'm sorry. I was cheering so hard back there that my legs gave out.
Me too.
I'm sorry, but could we rest for... Inazumi-kun!
You said it yourself, Yamori-san. That you're always the one carrying someone in the princess carry. But you know, when you're with me, I'll be the one carrying you. I still hate being taller than other people, but if it's with Yamori-san,
Let's visit again together.
yeah. Thank you for reading. Sorry about the image quality. No. The image quality was fine. Um. Okay. Let's. First, I really like this one. I just loved it. I thought it was great. And here is my little confession. So, I'm trying out my old rig, my new setup, my old setup, because this is a not cheap computer. And I got through it I finished the manga. I finished the one shot. And then my computer just turned off suddenly. And then the file was corrupted. And I was like, oh no, oh no. And then I guess I really am resolving to using this setup, which isn't bad by any means. It's just not what I'm used to. It's one monitor instead of two. But it's portable, so that means I could probably go around now, around my apartment, maybe get some sound clearing or sound muffling to make sure it sounds better and all that. But I read this once, and this is the second time I'm reading it, and so if it wasn't like as immediate reactions as it was before, I apologize for that. But I still love it just as much. And around that time, that first time, I was getting significantly more emotional with like a lot of this, just because I don't know. What I like about this manga is that it does feel like a very natural progression of a romantic story, right? So okay, I'm kind of zoomed in. Let me go out and zoom out. See, this is another thing I'm gonna have to navigate the zoom in and zoom out there. Is that first like this guy, no confidence, whatever, sure, but he's a bit of a what do the kids say? Do they say gooner? Is that what they say, or is that like sexual, or is that just like you're a little depraved, a little pervert? I don't quite know. I should look up these slang. Oh wait, the camera's here. This is the camera, not there anymore. Here. um, yeah, I gotta be updated to the slang or whatever it is, but I'm not quite there. But what I like is this does seem like a very natural romance. You see, and it seems like it could be done in one chapter, which is done now and done successfully. Great one shot. I love it. I'm satisfied. But it seemed like this could be a longer volume of a series, which I absolutely love. Like this could be like 3 chapters, but it manages to seamlessly take these 3 chapters and put them into one, where I still feel satisfied. Right? Like you could expand on his like tallness being an imposition, sure. And then at the end of the chapter, you could have him being introduced to her, and then she goes like, "Hey, you want to go out with me?" And then there you go. That's your chapter 1. And then the chapter 2 is like their concert or something where they go and you expand on it. And then, in chapter 3, it's like, oh, okay, they go and it's like, they go and, the princess carrying this and the other. I think that could be a very reasonable thing. You can maybe even expand the amount of chapters and expand the runs. But here, it's just enough. He goes, he's ashamed of his height and 187 centimeters. How much is 187 centimeters in freedom units? Let's see. 187 centimeters. 2 feet. That is 6'1". I guess for Japan, that's significantly taller, right? I have students that are 6'1". I had a student who was like 6'6", 6'7". Then there were 6'3", 6'4". Like student, and so this isn't. It's definitely tall, but it's not like this freak level height where it's like, oh my gosh. But again, different cultures, the average height is significantly lower than that. And her being 177 or what is that, like 5'9", I think? 100 centimeters to feet. That is 5'9.6" Okay, 5'9.5", 5'10". Yeah, she's like roughly my height. She's a little taller. And so, okay, good for that. Again, not particularly tall for me. Like, plenty of women my height. I go on dates with women that are roughly my height and a little taller or shorter. Right, 5'9" is on her. But again, the country and their context is like she's built like tall Amazonian compared to everybody else, And I don't know, are they all like 5'1" or whatever? Whatever. But anyways, aside from the height stuff, I think it's natural. He's ashamed of his height, and then he finds somebody who isn't ashamed of her height. It's a positive quality, right? And he looks up to that. And then he's a bit of a nerd and finds out she's into it. Okay, great. solid. Then they go to a concert, and then he shows like a side that's attractive, right? It's the kindness, it's the adorableness here, and the one thing I like is this is really shown instead of tell. Well, I guess it is a little bit of tell too, but it's short. Like, okay, great, you have this here. He goes and he gives her a towel for that random. Hopefully, this get bought in between. But then the heat thing I think is really nice. He plans, he goes forward, and if this was a longer thing, he's like, oh yeah, I'm always prepared. Expand on his character a bit, right? But this is enough that like I'm satisfied with this. I kind of understand who he is, even without us needing to be explained. But again, that could be expanded upon here. And this whole kind person thing, this is done well in the one shot. It could be moved further later on, where it's like it's a accumulation of kindness or this, that, or the other, where it's a little bit of a bigger confession scene there, right? And this is done well, where like you could see her insecurities about herself, and then she's like, oh, she's feeling insecurities as well because they're making fun of her for her height. They're saying inconvenience. She feels whatever, and it's like, oh, that's why she feels sad or upset. That's why she needed somebody. And him seeing that, he goes and he does his best to like just have fun and go for that, and it's absolutely adorable. I love that. It makes me so happy um to see that, and you could see like, yeah, thanks. And they have their fun. Silver Woman made them cry. The collapsing thing was whatever, right? I'm sure this is just for this fan service shot. 'Cause why is it when she falls that like this is the shot they give us? Thanks. You gotta show us her. You gotta show us her ass. But what was it? She walked with a gyat, and I know that slang. That's the butt. That's the butt. Okay. So they do this here. She falls, and then again, this is such a beautifully romantic story, right here. Like him ending with the princess carry and her having that insecurity about that. It's so cute. I wish we would have gotten like a shot from the front of them doing the princess carry rather than the back too. But this is solid. It's an adorable face. And it goes well. At the beginning, she's strong, she's heroic, she's carrying a random woman who needs help to the nurse's office. And then in this case, this person needs help. And, she's like, hey, I never got Princess Kira. I'm, what was it? She still wants to be treated like a woman, right? In the end, she wants to get that fantasy of being like a princess and a strong Prince Charming. It must be harder when she's taller than everybody else as well, and people are stronger, whatever, or not as strong. And then for him to just go and like lift her up and carry her after like being kind and giving her all this funness, it's like, oh, that's absolutely lovely. And I could see this fulfilling both, more masculine and feminine urges. Like, okay, feminine, great, strong, secure man, protects you, sure. And the male guy just going, oh, okay, I'm going strong, carry, could show display of strength, right? And it's just lovely. And man, this is so cool, right? Hey, it's something that I would love to just carry a girl like that. Whoop, like that. I guess on a first date that would be, a little strange, but not out of the ordinary. Probably out of the ordinary. So I love it. I love this plot as a one shot. It could be denser, and that's why it'd be good as a series because with other stuff you could add it, but this feels like you took a volume and you abridged it to this because you could do a whole lot more with the lore and depth building and told a really good story in as minimalist a way, but not bare bones as possible. The art is also phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal, right? So you go, sure, you got this. Then you see the random like background stuff. You have variety. Look, you have this little cute face. I absolutely love her face here. But then you see, okay, look at that little face. The little derp. Okay, she has her expression, but then, boom, you got this little bit more of a fancier like that. Ooh. And then it's just very detailed. But look, movement here. It's a good mixture. Look at her eyes, right? From here to there to there to there. He does quite good art. And it's absolutely adorable, right? And so, great art. Look at these eyes, those like spiral eyes. All of them, because she's a little bit crazy with that there. Believe me, I've known a girl who's crazy like that. It's absolutely interesting to see people. Um, but I love this. It makes me so happy on so many levels. Let's see if this person has done more. Oh, they have. Oh, oh, oh no. Is this translated? Well, we can look at it. Um, they're in a bakery, or maybe a cooking class, and they're just working together. He's good at making souffles, and she's a little bit more serious. He's trying to learn from her. Okay, that's my guess as to what's happening for that one. There's a cooking tag. Okay, interesting. Um, okay. This one is a world about very tiny people, tiny men specifically, and giant women who rule and dominate over these 3-inch men. And, and if he doesn't take pictures of her, they're gonna eat him. I think this is all. That's obviously the plot here, you know. Obviously they're big into height, you know, the tall two tall people, then the tall guy and the small girl. Now the tall girl and the small guy. It's probably just about some guy who looks up to a girl and he's like idolizing her and she just views him as cute and adorable, right? Even though they're probably not like a huge difference in height. But that's kind of what this feels like, you know? It's almost like she's holding a plush of her lover, right? Um, and then I haven't seen all of Freerun. It has a lot of complex of feelings for me. Oh, Freerun at the kitchen. Okay. So it looks like this guy does quite a bit of cooking. Interesting. Okay. I enjoy this. I hope the other bit of work does get translated. It's a lot of fun, and I got a goofy little smile on my face because of this one. It's so cute on so many levels, and keep going, Kasan. I hope you get good work. And actually, let me look at your web pages because I know this is never going to get a lot of views, but it's really nice to see. Like, let's go for the Twitter because that's more popular here. No, no, no. Oh no. Anyways, let's translate the bio. Unable to fetch translation. Um. Okay, let's see. Okay. I can't tell you anything that's happening here. Angels and people taking down their stockings and swimsuit women. Okay. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, let's see what this is. I guess they have an angel story. And, neat drawings, dang. I guess I won't. Dang, I wish I could have promoted them more, but. Anyways, good stuff. And with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and if you've been more, y'all, peace out.